Welcome everybody to this CHAMP webinar on the Traxon Global Customs Technology Refresh and Graphical User Interface. Good morning, evening or afternoon. My name is Bart-Jan Haasbeek. I am based in Amsterdam and I am CHAMP's Events and Engagement Manager. We will be showing you the front-end enhancement of TGC and appreciate you took the time to attend one of the two sessions we have organized for you. The new look and feel of the new TGC Graphical User Interface, the self-familiarization course on our online training platform, CHAMP Academy, and the timeline. Before we move on, let me address a few housekeeping items. The duration of the webinar is around 30 minutes. The presented data is all fictitious, and we will be showing you two live demos. And the audience today are airlines, ground handlers, GSAs from all over the world. After the webinar, you will receive a recording with a handout of the presentation. And if you have any questions during the webinar, please raise them using the tool, the webinar tool. At the end of the webinar, you will see an email address and additional questions you could raise sending an email to that address. Today, the agenda will kick off with the launch, then the demo of the user interface, the tutorial of the CHAMP Academy, and including a demo, a summary, and then the Q&A. Today's panelists are from our CHAMP office in the head office in Luxembourg. We have Laurence Levesque, Product Manager, Customs and Security. From Luxembourg, Tanya McEvoy, CHAMP Academy Manager, and based in London, Lochmar Mackay, Project Manager. Let's kick off with Lochmar. Lochmar, could you please explain us a little more what is happening and around the launch at this moment?
Yes, thanks, Bart-Jan. Good morning, everyone. I'm just going to take you through the onboarding approach that we're going to use to move your users to the new TGC. We've already had a couple of customers that's used this approach and moved their users to the new TGC. So what we'll do is we'll start you off with e-learning. We'll give you access to the CHAMP Academy. You'll need to then ensure that all your users get access to the e-learning and complete the course before the 12th of April. It's also very important that you plan all of these activities within your organization so you can be ready for the launch date. We will also then give you access to a TGC Playground and the production environment so that you can have your access for both environments. From the 12th of April, your users can then have access to the production environment and continue their normal daily operations as they do every day. After the launch, 3 weeks later, we will be decommissioning Citrix for all users, and then you can continue with your incident management through BAU as you do today. In terms of the timeline, after this week's kickoff meetings, we'll provide you access from the 8th of February to the familiarization course through to the 17th of April. So all your users will have enough time to do the training course. From the 1st of March, you'll have access to the TGC Playground. And then from the 12th of April, you'll have access to the production environment. And on the 30th of April, the decommissioning of Citrix. In terms of support, from now through to the 12th of April, you can put any questions to the TGC mailbox and also to the CHAMP Academy mailbox for any questions. And then from the 12th, you can continue with accessing your incidents or logging your incidents through GOC on Snow. Thank you, Bart.
Yes, thank you, Lochmar. So that's the timeline. Now the environment is ready. We would like to show it to you now, and it's an improvement on the interface. So let's go to Laurence.
Thanks, Bart-Jan. Thanks, Lochmar. So effectively, TGC is ready. I will demo shortly how it looked like. You may see difference, of course, with the previous session we had back end of last year. And you will be able to connect via this interface. So, okay. So you will have a welcome page like this one is a training system where you will be entering your email address, your password, and of course the client code. So you just connect and you will be able to access the compliance menu with Traxon Global Custom menu. So short menu, as you can see, with effectively some key function like the shipment, operational flight, scheduled flight, custom specific, and customize. When you will access TGC, you will have all your setup and all your data in, of course, so nothing to be done here. And as mentioned earlier, it's a change of layout, user interface, but no change in functionality. One quick thing also, it's this little icon here where you can close the menu or make it bigger. So I hope it's okay. So one of the main menu for you, the shipment view. From here you can notice that you can in one screen search for a specific airway. And by default you have today's date, but you can of course select it. Already you saw that when there is an errors, it's highlighted in red, which is good. User can see what to correct and where to correct. And you are able effectively to access the record, and by clicking on the record, but you have also a set of fast access command that you can use for airway display or flight display, or also send flight data, for example. So this is the shipment view, and you can enlarge and expand as you want. So shipment was one of the menu important one. You have, of course, operational flight, and you have the same way creating operating flight and search for flight. Same way you can search for specific date and search and look to your record. You can delete it, update it, all information, and you can note it's marked in UTC. One improvement when you create a flight, now the time zone will be a mandatory element, so you will know right away what is if it's in local time or UTC time. From here as well, you see that you have submenu attached, and you can access the event log from this menu. So see, would it create this flight, how it was created, and so on. And you can select the information you want to display on the screen. Shortly, one of the other menu which is important for you as a user, create scheduled flight, search scheduled flight. Same as I was mentioning for the previous menu. The two actions are available in your screen here, and as well you can see that you have default time parameters. Customize, so it's what I was referring earlier. It's all your parameters and information, so you will be able to see what you have currently in current TGC, and some custom specific for specific custom, like with a special process like US custom or Denmark custom. So as you can see, there are a lot. So we will now, and my colleague Tanya will now explain you how the transfer of information will be done from what you could see here and what you have today, and how easy it will be to move from one TGC to the new TGC.
Perfect. Thank you, Laurence. So this is an enhancement on the user interface. The application itself will remain the same. There are no changes on functionality, except for the little tweaks which you mentioned on the time zones, but that's all for the better. So now let's move on to Champ Academy, to Tanya. Tanya, what do you have in store for us?
Okay, Bartjan, thank you. And thank you, Laurence, for that quick demo. So Champ Academy has created an e-learning for the end users of TGC, and the purpose of this e-learning is to get our customers and their TGC users up to speed on the changes to the look and feel of the new TGC. So you could say that it's a familiarization course, and it should take about 1 hour of maximum to actually go through the whole course. But if you want to take more time to do it, then that's no problem. So as I mentioned, we have created it for the TGC end users, and for this group, they will have access to the Champ Academy platform as of the 8th of February. So on the 8th of February, please do look out for the emails that will be coming from Champ Academy. If you have not received an email, please do contact us at the email address provided below on the screen, and then we will help sort you out. Okay, and so without further ado, I would like to give you a quick demo. Okay. Okay, so as you can see my screen, so once you've received your credentials, you will then have access to the dashboard. So you need to log in, and the area that you need to go to is here on the right-hand side. So we have the TGC UX refresh dashboard. So you click on the red button here, everything you need to know. And then you will be led to an area where it is full of information about the new look and feel of TGC. Okay, so actually I must say normally it's a lot quicker. I think it's just because it's the morning here in Luxembourg. So here on this page, which is dedicated to the TGC UX refresh, we have a group of videos that you can watch in your own time. This could be in case you've missed a webinar, and we may even be uploading some videos that are related to some maybe new little tips and tricks that we will be creating. So below we have FAQ. So if you have got some questions, please do monitor this area here. We will be updating it regularly. So please, if you've got any questions, first have a look here, and then if something is missing or you're not satisfied, then please do contact us, and then we'll help you out there. Okay, so now the course, let's have a look. So this button here will then lead you to a course page where you can access the course, but not only the course, you will also have access to a file repository area where we will be uploading additional material. So I might just add here that The e-learning is being provided to you, so please do make use of this e-learning and the materials on the Champ Academy, because there will be no additional training support. In fact, it's not necessary because everything is already here. All the tips and tricks, all the changes in the screen, and even you can download some of these materials and distribute them internally with your colleagues. So here I will just click on one to give you a sneak preview, a look of what you can expect from these quick reference guides. So for example, here it's what's new. So it's really the look and feel. On the left-hand side, this is the TGC that you are used to. On the right-hand side, this is the new look and feel. And as you can see, it's much cleaner. And actually, you will see when you go through the e-learning, it's a lot more user-friendly. Okay, so don't forget about these quick reference guides. We'll be uploading more in the coming days and weeks. All right, so let's look at the course. So the course is 100% mobile responsive. You can take the course on your mobile, on the tablet, desktop, and it's really a beautiful course, innovative course, where we are using a learning methodology called Watch, Try, Do. And the purpose of this Watch, Try, Do is to, in a very short amount of time, maximize knowledge retention, so that the idea is that as you are all very busy with your daily tasks, you want to get up and running as quick as possible with the new look and feel. So here we have used this methodology to present this new information. So let's say knowledge transfer. On the left-hand side, you've got the menu. So here it's, I left off on the flight schedule page. And this, you can also start from the beginning again. You can stop and start the e-learning whenever you like. So now I'm going to give you an example of this Watch, Try, Do with the flight schedule. So when it comes to learning about a particular process within TGC, we first introduce the process step by step with screenshots. So here you see where to go on the menu. And then we introduce the new screens, the fields, and where you need to click to if you want to change the view, and if you want to also create a new scheduled flight. So here, step by step with screenshots and some additional information here below. So now, once you've completed this part, step by step, you get to see it in action. So then we show a video. Okay, let me just turn down the volume. So basically the video shows you this process in action, and it will be the second time that you see it. So in learning, repetition is very important, but we try to repeat in different formats so that it doesn't get boring, and we try to keep it interesting. Okay, so here you can control the speed of the video, the volume, and the size of the screen. All the videos are created in this way. We have also subtitles and voiceover. So that's then the second time you will have seen the process. Now you get to try it yourself. So if you've been paying attention, which I believe you will have been through the process and also in the video, you will be able to do it yourself. So here we have a practice simulation. And so here, now I know exactly what I need to do. I use my mouse and I'm going to click on compliance, and then TGC, scheduled flight. So basically, this is a safe environment where you can practice all the different processes that you have for TGC, and you can not be afraid to make any kind of mistakes. So here, I will give you an example. So the instructions are type 0160, So on my keyboard, I'm typing in the root. It now tells me that I need to type in 74Y, but for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to make a mistake. So here I've typed in 75Y. It's not correct. So here I can try again to try to figure out what I did wrong, or I can continue. But basically the point is that here you can, it really feels like you're inside the system, so you can practice without the fear of making any disruptions to the operations. And okay, so then basically we have lots of chapters for covering all the different areas in TGC, and at the end we have a final quiz. And I really recommend that you take the time to go through it, and I would really recommend that you take the quiz until you get at least 80%. So you can take the quiz as many times as you like. And once you have achieved 80%, then I'm sure you can feel confident that by the time you have access to the production environment, you will be ready to continue your daily tasks efficiently. Okay, and that's it. That's my demo of the Champ Academy for today.
Thank you, Tanya. I will get back the screen. I have a quick question. If I would be a user and I would be the audience, then I would schedule some time to do this training in Champ Academy in the future when it's available. How long should I schedule for? So how long would it take me as an average user to do the training?
Well, I would recommend okay, take at least an hour. And what is nice is that you can do it at home. You can even do it on the bus or the basically anywhere you can do it, and with a cup of tea. So do have a relaxed time to go through the e-learning. We try to make it fun. There are some people who do it very, very quickly, and then they get more than 80%, and then they're good to go. There are other people who like to spend more time in there and really practice. And so it really depends on the individual learner.
Yeah, so no, but an hour, it's not a lot, so that's perfect. So
I mean, if you do it in one go, it will take you an hour.
Yeah.
But like I said, yeah.
Perfect. Okay, let's summarize this session and let's get back to Lochmar. Lochmar.
Thanks, Bart-Jan. Yeah, I think to summarize, to make this launch a success, it's very key that you share these milestones within your organization. And then you obviously, for your team, you need to make sure that they are ready for the e-learning starting on the 8th of February. You need to make sure that they obviously complete the course before the launch date on the 12th. Make sure that they can have access to the TGC playground and the production environment before the 12th. And then obviously starts using the new TGC from the 12th of April. And make sure that all your users are using the new TGC before we decommission Citrix 3 weeks after the launch. And obviously for all questions, the 2 email addresses, the TGC mailbox and the Champ Academy mailbox, please use that for any questions. Yeah, best of luck.
Okay, thank you, Lochmar. So if you have any questions, it's now time to raise them. We have a few questions that came in already, so that's good, but please do not hesitate to ask for more. I have a question first, Tanya. I saw on the quick reference guides a QR code. Where does that bring us?
It brings you to the Champ Academy website. So you just use your phone. So with most iPhones, Samsung smartphones, you just take a photo of it, and then it opens a direct link to the Champ Academy.
Okay, great. This question is raised, but it's already mentioned, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Is Academy free of charge, as normally this is a paying service?
For this course, yes.
Yeah. Will there be links from TGC to the FAQ or academy directly? So, and that is also what I asked, maybe to the quick reference guide.
The link will be made with to the documentation. So our user who are using TGS today, Traxon Global Security, are used to this. There is a small interrogation point where they can click on to get online the documentation related to the section they are in the application. That's quite new because this is not existing today. So it's an improvement compared to the current version.
Yeah. So this question is about the launch. At the moment, this is the April launch. That's, I believe, our last group. And the question is, can we postpone the launch?
The answer is no. We do need to complete the launch by the 12th, and the decommissioning of Citrix will be on the 30th of April. So you know, you have to stay within your group, and that will be the end of the whole project as well.
Okay, great. Then I have another remark or question that is not raised now, but was raised before. Tanya, could you explain a bit, if you are a manager and you're managing a team, that you can monitor progress in the academy of the courses of your colleagues?
So absolutely. So actually what we've done is we've already created your user credentials for the Champ Academy. And but at the moment we don't know exactly who is, let's say, in charge. So what you can do is, if you are a manager of your team and you want to monitor the progress of your colleagues or give them encouragement, let us know and we can change your profile to a team manager profile. Then you will have visibility over those learners, and I think it just it's also good to give some motivation, leadership to your team and encourage them to complete the course on time. As I mentioned already, there is no additional training support. Everything is there for you, and it's there right up until even a week after you have been on the production environment.
Okay, thank you. Okay, that concludes this presentation and webinar. Thank you very much, panelists, Tanya, Laurence, Lochmar. And thank you, audience, for joining us here today. And we look forward to meeting you next time. And please stay safe, and until later. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.